And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real, but they be fake. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite. And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real, but they be fake. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite.
I'm feeling recharged, energized.
On the verge of something epic, see it in my eyes. You'll be surprised when I bring this dream to life. OMG, it's close, it's so revealing, almost
TMI.
to taking that one time. They tell me cut it out, I lacerate with every line. I'm still on watches, excuse me, I mean I take my time. Sit back and watch it, a better movie you couldn't write. No way to move me out the way, you push me to the side. Feeling quick, I'm the belly, and now it's time to ride. On my enemies, the biggest ones, my enemy. So overcritical of my mistakes, I tend to be. So much attention at one time, and I'm listening to these. If you don't watch it, doves cry inside your enemies. I'm feeling like a prince, Niccolo, trying to be the go hunts of a Piccolo. Know it's gonna be difficult, but homie, you gon' see it when I'm good. And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real, but they be fake. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite. And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real, but they be fake. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite. All the way to the top, it's time to get it, we gon' make it. Just a few of the things they telling me on a daily basis, and I truly believe, no doubt, where's the fuck? Man, this ain't running, not even jogging, crawling like Tommy. You sound like Chucky, always fear it, they'll give you wear it. Baby, they love it, but it's short-lived. Wondering why you look like monkeys on the porch still. Poppin' pillin' and bananas, you gon' slip up. Them trapping days is over, homie, put them zips up. Don't even need around to make you love the way I do it. Now what you say, but how you say it, make me horrible. Now when they ask you about some greatness, say you know you swell, fellas. Tell them that you're lovers and we're coming for the magazine covers. Yeah, good fellas. Tell them that you love us and we're coming for the magazine covers. And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real, but they be fake. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite. And it feels like we already made it. But the clock is ticking, stay impatient. Then we keep it real, but they be fake. And they say it's so amazing, don't you love it, it's your favorite. Celebrate, breath and fresh air in the legs. Starting to make sense of it. They all agree. They love it, no areas gray. It's black and white, it's day and night. It's good and evil, it's too many people out here stunting good evil. And I really need some change. I can't rearrange some things in the brain.
Oh, I see what it is.
Kiss like a brand new one, baby. You driving crazy. You driving these days. September when we first met. Trick question, it was October the 10th. By the time they were trick-or-treating, I made sure that you and me were the illest thing on the scene. Cleopatra and King Tut. Wrong era, but as long as they seen us, they'd understand that our Aladdin and Gaston was all that we needed to make some magic start happening. If I had another wish, I'd ask for you to come back again, but instead, you like Batman and Catwoman. It's been a while since I seen your smile, Selena Kyle. I only took like 3 of your lives, so get that nigga one more and let me what's left. I swear to God, I say I love you in my last breath. As long as we can conquer everything that's past tense, I'll be the man you picture having gorgeous kids with. The only thing I need from you is your forgiveness. Your heart still wouldn't be torn. If it wasn't for that girl, I wouldn't be writing this song.
No, I'm not deleting it. I'm just editing it.
Words out. Oh, oh. I guess it's all good. It's all good all in all. I don't wanna be all on my own. The calls on the phone from you. A closet of clothes that are all mine. Empty spot in the drawer with yours used to go when I folded for you. I don't know what's worse. This is so torture. Try to forget you. I just need some more. Desert to the rain type of metaphor. Thought I wasn't changed. Hanging necklaces. I think I'm about to get extra pissed. Had them demons on me, need an exorcist. When the season comes around, I'm crazy. But you knew they got me, baby. You can't just leave me here with no score to break. Letting you go, mistake I can't afford tonight. And if it wasn't for me, girl, your heart still wouldn't be torn. And if it wasn't for that girl, I wouldn't be writing this song. So I guess the words out. Oh, oh. I guess it's all good. It's all good all in all. And if it wasn't for me, girl. Indiana Jones with the stone road.
Indiana Jones with his jump rope. Indiana Jones with his jump rope.
Till I
Put it down, traded for some girls. Indiana Jones with his jump rope. Indiana Jones with his jump rope. Indiana Jones with his jump rope.
till I put it down, traded for some girls. I took the jump rope in my hand. Feel like Indiana Jones. Whipping through the city. Digging for these precious stones. Dodging arrows from the natives. Narrowly I be escaping. Ark of Covenant I'm saving. I don't eat no poison days, bitch. Please don't make me drop this gun, no. Grab my motherfucking pistol. You don't wanna see the gun smoke. Accurate, I ain't gon' miss you. I snatch your heart out in the temple. Hat swag, so official. Han Solo on a mission. Wrong movie, but you get it. Indiana Jones with this jump rope.
Indiana Jones with his jump rope. Indiana Jones with his jump rope.
Till I
Put it down, traded for some girls. Indiana Jones with his jump rope. Indiana Jones with his jump rope. Indiana Jones with his jump rope. Till I put it down,
Hold on. 1 second. Alright, there we go. There we go. You can let me know if you can hear me alright.
Yo,
My nigga Light and Blaze, man. You got the right link? The right link is in there, right?
I think so, yeah.
Bet it up, man. What's good? Long time no see, man.
Nothing's going on with you. How you been?
Shit, man. Doing a million things, man. We gonna call this season 2. What's been going on with you, man?
Man, nothing's working, man. Trying to maintain. That's all.
Last time I talked to you, and we had a couple episodes since then, but not really since I got banned, man. But the last real episode we did, you was talking about this production you was trying to work on and get off the ground, man. What's the news on that, man?
The main part, because it's a music-based film, is getting the right funds to get the licensing to the music.
Licensing.
Huh?
Licensing, right?
You got license to the music, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing license music sync to the film. So that's what I'm doing right now. We actually we have some actors, we have some people with production behind the camera and in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. Right now, mainly getting the rest of the funds together to get it, the music right that we want.
Can you drop the link in the chat for that donation again for the GoFundMe or whatever it is? And if there's more people come in, we can come back to it later or whatever, but I'll have it there.
We still I'll still make mention of it, but the actual campaign it ended, so it's no problem. Yeah.
Okay, I got you, man. And since then, man, have you been still writing as well?
Still writing. Still, matter of fact, this weekend, been networking. I'm gonna help somebody locally with a short film that they're producing this weekend. So still, writing, networking, just getting in that that collective, that community.
Yeah, and this movie I had told y'all about back in March.
Yeah.
Where I was cast as background and then ended up doing a little bit of stunts and stuff. When I was in that stunt car all day, I had made network and got contact with the stunt driver. And he was telling me about how they worked on the stunt team, and all this. So I reached out to, this was like recently, I just reached out to the stunt coordinator who had done that movie. And like, if you look at his chops, he's been doing movies for like 30 years. He's done them all, he's worked with the best. And so I reached out to him to see if I could try to join their stunt team. So we'll see how that goes, man. But maybe doing some stunt work in some films, you know what I'm saying?
I remember last time I talked to you, I think you said you had got a promotion or something like that, or a new job.
Yeah. And I stay getting new jobs, man. I just started a new role. It's actually kind of big, man. I can't even talk about it yet. But working with streaming TV, working one of these channels, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's funny because you never know how I might either parlay the networking from that job or the skills I learned there into turning this shit into something else. You know what I'm saying? And even using those connections as far and then reaching back out to people like you. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that I'm going to run into eventually. But I know this is like a whole new career for me, just trying to get into media and TV. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I told them they were interviewing me, because it kind of wasn't the field I was in. But I was like, man, I know this is the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. And we getting to a point now, like, you see them, some are really good and some are really bad, but we at a point, like, if you can shoot your own content or write your own content, it's somebody, if you don't even got to shoot it, whether you write it and trying to sell that or shoot it, somebody will buy it and put it on there, whether it's free streaming and they make an ad money off it, or if it's legit, HBO Max or something like that.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game. And I was telling somebody, my homeboy that, because he's stuck on a short movie, and I tell him, pretty much now everybody, like you said, everybody got their own streaming platform, so they're hurting for original content. So if you got something that's somewhat decent, you got a following, even if you got like a B to C-list actor in there, they're gonna bite it. You know what I'm saying? Give you some kind of deal to try to get that, for their channel, because like I said, everybody needs it.
Yeah, big facts, man. Like, and right now, a lot of these, even like Netflix. Like, everybody has a channel, you know what I'm saying? They have their top 3 shows that everybody subscribes for, but the truth is, a lot of these services don't have a lot of content, and they dying for new content. And when they early like that, it doesn't mean you want to make anything and sell it, but that's where you have a chance to get in there and get a name for yourself, because they looking at everything like, fine, yes, what do you got? We need shows. You know what I'm saying?
Original content.
Original content, exactly. So they happy to get it, and you see stuff like, what was the show I was thinking of? But I was like, damn, man, these niggas just. I'm thinking of Desus and Mero. Desus, I might be saying the nigga's name wrong. I don't know if this is a troll or not. Hold on.
Should have just us. Let him in.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not a troll. Okay, you just had your other name on there. You want me to change it for you, bro?
Oh, what's that?
You want me to change your name to Light and Blaze on here?
No, that's
You changing my name to no Light and Blaze, nigga?
What's good, man? I mean, not Light and Blaze, but Johnny Cage. You want me to change your name to Johnny Cage?
No, I got it. It's all good, my G.
What's good, man? Long time no see, family.
You telling me I couldn't even get in with all these
I
fan links you got, nigga?
Hey, man, I seen you trying to get in earlier, actually, and I was like, nah, that nigga ain't real. I ain't letting that nigga in. Like, the first guest, I won't never let the first person in as a troll. Troll gotta come in after I got comfortable and shit. But man, what's good with you, man?
Ain't nothing was bad with y'all on that.
Man, me and Light and Blaze chopping up about this movie business, man. This TV business, man.
What's happening?
You know what's funny about networking for real? Have either one of y'all watched the Martin reunion?
Yeah, of course.
You did? Y'all both watched it? I didn't know that shit about. I'm sure a lot of people didn't, about Pam and Gina like being roommates and shit and friends.
Oh no, they been homegirls from way back.
Have you ever seen the movie Little Shop of Horrors? Where it was
They was in that.
Yeah, the Little Shop of Horrors.
They was up in there as like teenagers.
Yeah, that was their first film, and that was when they was like the roommates and whatever. I think, matter of fact, I think they met on the set, or in school, or in the set of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, the way back then they've been like tight.
That's cold. I know if you go back, you can see Martin on What's Happening, and then later on Martin, he had them dudes come back on his show.
Yup.
Yeah, we so love. Yeah.
But I was pointing that out because like me and Light and Blaze was talking about, I was like, man, I ain't saying this is me right now, and we just talking like bigger picture, but I just took a job working in TV and digital TV, you know what I'm saying, streaming media.
Yeah.
And we was talking about like, man, that's how networking is. Networking ain't going to a club and getting a business card. Networking is like when I finally get in a position where I could do something, I think about the people who I know, who I met already. Like, okay, I know Light and Blaze writes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know No Comment is he was telling me the name of that boom mic operator. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we really out there and you shooting, like, that's networking. You like, man, I already know people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go and go out your way to find people. It don't mean you ain't gonna pay them either.
This nigga Megawatts texted me now. He trying to hop on. I told him it's the second link in the thread.
Yeah, my bad. Let me put. Did I put it in the main comment that I gave to all y'all?
I mean, it's in that thread. Whatever. You just gotta scroll down and see it because you posted it twice. The first one, that's the one I was trying to get on. That wasn't working. But then you posted the other one, so I got on that one. So I'm just telling him to scroll down. He'll see it though.
I ain't even realize I was using the old link, man, until I was sitting here and I was like, man, let me just check with my own phone, man.
There you go.
It's been a
There it
minute,
is.
man.
See?
Mega Wheezy. What's good with you, family?
Yo,
Man, long time no see, bro. What's been
that's
going
what
on?
I'm saying, man. They banned the snowman. What happened?
Man, they tried to ban the snowman. They really did, bro. But you know what? You know what I'm saying? We gonna call this shit season 2 and keep that shit fucking rolling, man.
Yeah, I'm saying the re-rock.
Yeah. So, I'm editing that. My bad, I ain't on my phone, y'all. I'm just editing that post so the other motherfuckers can get the right link to it, whatever.
Yeah.
Find it.
My
This
bad.
thing got all these X video links, nigga. Like, which one is it, homie?
Yeah.
So you can say X video links. Let me put that shit in there. Man, niggas out here, I'm doing the same thing as y'all. I'm trying to eat, man. You just see you growing the free forms out, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, this is just whatever.
Just the natty.
Yeah, there you go.
I got
He's
you.
looking like 3 days, but give him a couple more days, he gonna be looking like the weekend. We see you, nigga.
Hey,
I know.
it remind me of, I had this nigga, one of my homies growing up, man, this nigga Rico.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, some people always be growing their hair out, but always be going back and forth between, like, then they cut that shit because they can't stand how it be looking.
Yeah.
That was my nigga Rico. Like, I'm growing it out. And then you see him, he got a haircut. I'm like, I thought you was growing it out, man. You know.
All right, what happened, Rico? What's going on?
Shout out to Rico, man, if you watching that.
Man, fuck.
What's been good out there in the 80, bro?
Shit. Hold on, let me try to post this link. Man, ain't shit, man. Boy been getting to the money. It's been hot as fuck this summer. I've been trying to get out in that sun and work out, man. That's what I love about being down here. Some people can't handle that heat. You know what I'm saying?
You be doing it outside?
Yeah, I be hooping outside in the sun and shit like that. And working out too, burpees and goofy shit like that. You know, anything to get the sweat. Me and my girl, we kind of addicted to like working out. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same one? You still rocking with the same one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good business, bro. Good business.
Yeah.
Black love. We like that. You feel me?
Big facts, man. Big facts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you have to work out together, because you know, black people are just in general in a relationship. You'll eat together all the time, but you might barely, get down and burn that shit off.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I mean, I see more and more nowadays black people out there, but like when we go hiking and stuff like that, we don't be hiking like, hardcore fucking where you hiking. We just like hiking like water, walking, low key hiking and shit. But like when we be out there, we already don't see that many black people, but sometimes we be jealous of white people, bro, because it's like they be not free. We all got the same freedom, but it's like they be feeling more free to do shit. Let me give you an example. Me and my girl was walking by the riverside, just walking my dog. We walking by the riverside. It's not too far from my house or whatever. You see no black people doing this. We walking and shit. Tons of white people out there they go down the riverside, get rafts. Sometimes they, big floatable rafts. Sometimes even tie 2 or 3 together. Right. Get a bunch of beers. And float down the fucking and chill.
I heard that thing out here.
And I'm like, man, that's look fun as hell. You can't get 4 black people to do that shit. You can't get 4 black people to go out in the sun, period, but then let alone let's go, get on the water or go meet at a mountain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that'd be something to be fun though.
Megawatt, you breaking up. Say that again.
I went to Stone Mountain on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Hike that thing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
how was it?
It's always a good hike. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been working out, so now it's a big deal for me. You got people walking up there, and I used to be like that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a nice steep walk. It'll get to you, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm down.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And I don't go to Stone Mountain because of racial reasons, but I go to Kennesaw Mountain.
What's wrong with Stone Mountain?
It's got Confederate generals carved on the side of it. Like
ain't that like everywhere in Georgia though?
Huh?
Ain't that like everywhere in Georgia?
Nah. You don't understand, nigga. It's the biggest fucking carving in the world. Like on the side of the mountain of all the Confederate generals. Like it's big. It's the Mount Rushmore of
the Confederacy.
And on July 4th, nigga, no caparoni, nigga. On July 4th, them niggas do a laser show at the mountain and bring these motherfuckers back to life so the South rides again. And it says it, like the South rides again, nigga. I remember this shit from elementary school, bro.
They do a KKK gathering.
Yeah, so I don't go to that shit. I remember from elementary. I was like, yo, they really had the South ride again? Them niggas come. It's the greatest glory ever, nigga. If you want slavery to come back.
Yeah.
But the truth is, like my nigga Megawatts know, Stone Mountain is black now. You feel me? And there'd be nothing but black people working on that mountain. But for me, it's just like a hard-headed Aries type of thing. Like a fuck Stone Mountain. You know what I'm saying?
You Aries too, Kyle?
Hell yeah. You know how we
out here.
We out here, nigga. You know how we is Aries for real. Like when we make our mind up, like fuck that shit. It's fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ain't no in between.
So I just updated the links on the thread so they ain't gotta try to hunt for it. Hopefully if they see the original post. But yeah, man. But that's my personal thing with Stone Mountain. But still, it's good that y'all get out there. I do be seeing more and more black people like in parks, outside. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, but as a couple, that shit is rare. Like it was hard to me. Yeah, you see black women in your gym, but we know how it is. You know, everybody got different rules. I don't approach women in the gym.
No, not at all. Like, that's a setup nowadays.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they be thirst trapping hard as fuck in the gym. I'm like, come on, baby.
Waiting to put you on social media.
Yeah, they be thirst trapping hard as fucking. I just one chick coming there, man. Her pants be hiked up, and she really don't even have no ass, but she gonna make her ass. You know, she be hiking her pants up so high. I be like,
Yep.
Doing all the squats in the world and shit, and then you know what I'm saying,
All
then
of
just be ready to yell at the nigga, let the nigga come over there. Excuse, I'm here. You be like, all right, my bad. I don't even go for it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. In the gym, I don't talk to nobody. Honestly, I don't work.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I wear big ass headphones. Even though I got the AirPods at home, I wear big headphones that say like, "Don't talk to me."
Yeah, like leave me alone, nigga.
I'm here for one thing, nigga. Y'all can fuck around that locker room if y'all want. Yeah, I know it's Atlanta, nigga. Y'all can have that locker room. I change at home. But you say,
I go to LA Fitness, man. Buckhead, yeah, go change at home, yo.
bro,
Like,
I don't even live in Buckhead. I go to LA Fitness. I hoop there, I lift weights, and the funny thing is, I go in with my bag, nigga. My bag just has like a couple things in it, but I go in with my bag, carry it with me around the gym, my water, and leave sweaty and shower at home, nigga. Fuck that locker room. Cause I ain't trying to get bad for killing one of you niggas for a hate crime in the fucking locker room because you tried me, man. Like,
Right.
like, it's cool.
I don't know about trying. You niggas just be.
What you say, megawatts?
Yeah, what's up with your little Boost Mobile connection, nigga?
Yo, I don't even think it's about trying you. I just think niggas be way too comfortable in there, man.
Yeah, it's that too. Like me, man, I don't know, bro. When I used to use locker rooms before I got hip to all the weird shit going on, like it was like you first of all you facing your locker. You know what I'm saying? You change, and you don't take fucking forever changing. You don't need to be fully fucking naked at any point. You know what I'm saying? Like shirt comes off, shirt goes on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know. Towel around you until you put your drawers on. You know what I'm saying? Towel comes off now that my drawers on. Now my pants is on. I'm dressed. This is like, we talking like 90 seconds, 2 minutes max. Alright, now I'm dressed, shoes on, I'm walking out. These motherfuckers go in that shit and be in there hanging out and like you said, too comfortable, and I ain't with it, bro. Whatever.
So, is that a hood thing? Like that we want to get in, get out? Cause they like at home. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it's a hood thing. I don't know, bro, but yeah, I ain't with the shits, man. I'm like, yeah.
Like, I go in there, you know what I'm saying? My locker here, yo, take my shit, and I'm out. Niggas be in there walking around and
Talking about the game last night, like nigga.
That's another one. Motherfuckers be watching the game, walking on the treadmill. Like nigga, when I did used to get on the treadmill, I turned the TV off, nigga, and stare at the blank screen and clear my head. But I'm like, you niggas in here watching TV and like megawatt. Some of it's too comfortable, like he said, and some of it is purely gay shit. Like they be in there fishing, man. You know what I'm saying? And
No, definitely. Them niggas looking at you like, nigga, you might be down for it. You know what I'm saying?
And I get it. And you know what? And I actually, and I'm mature enough now that I get it, right? Like, I get it. But I'm like, It's a time and place for everything, straight or gay, nigga. Just like we were saying, we don't hit on bitches in the gym. Calm your gay ass down, nigga. I ain't with the shit. Like, and even if I was with the shit, like, this is time and place. You see what we saying? It's like,
this is neither the time nor the place.
That's why I said I go with the biggest headphones I can find. I know one time I was in there lifting weights, and you know I always lift alone. I ain't never had an issue of like really needing a spotter. You know, I know my limits. I know when I'm tired, so I've never, been like, drop the bar on my chest or some shit, right? So this one time I'm lifting. This is like maybe a couple months ago. And like, you know how when you lifting alone, you don't put clips on the end of the weight bar because the weights can fall off if you need to or whatever.
Right.
Hold on, check for trolls. Hold on, we troll check.
Let them in.
Oh yeah, they in. This ain't no troll, man. This my nigga Habeas Corpus. Salute to the Marines in the building, man. What's going on, bro? Might as well pull up on us, huh, man?
Mine as well.
My God, bro. You just pulled up on a good, little quick story I was about to say. Yeah, I'm in the gym. This ain't even a story, but just a little incident. But I was in the gym. I'm lifting, and you know when you're lifting alone, you don't have the clips on the end. So if you need the weights to fall off, they can fall off, right? And so I'm lifting, and I might have had one hand, like maybe I wasn't even higher than the other. And so the weights on one side were just sliding a little, you know? They weren't falling off the bar. They just kind of slid a little because I was like lopsided. And like before I could even correct it and put the bar back on the rack, and I was putting it back on, just re-racking so I could get my balance or whatever. Before I could even correct it, some motherfucker came. It had to be from like 100 feet away. Like, oh, and I'm like, man, you had to be watching me fucking lift, bro, for you to see that shit. That shit freaked me out. I was like, nah, I don't need no spotter. No, the nuts in my face, no, nigga. But, man, it's good to see y'all. What you been on, habeas corpus? What's been going on, man?
Oh man, just trying to stay fit like yourself, and spending a lot of time with family.
Hey, yo, hold on, time out. It was you that was supposed to be doing like the speed dating or whatever, right?
Yeah, I went.
Yo, whatever happened with it?
Let us know.
So it was my first time going speed dating. I didn't, I had watched it on TV as a kid, right? But I didn't know that you're actually supposed to get the female's number while you're sitting there. I thought you're supposed to re-meet at the end or something like that. I think I watched it on the game. Yeah. So, but I ended up talking to one female, but I don't know. You know how it should be these days, man.
I'm saying, when you going back though, would you go again?
They said they was going to have another one.
Question.
But
I've never done speed dating.
You know what to do now, you feel me?
So, can you tell me, was it like literally 60 seconds? Was it a timer, or was it just like y'all talk for a couple minutes and they would be like, mix it up? Can you tell us how it went for people who ain't never done this before?
Yeah, so they did time it. This was probably back in February. So they did time it, and then they give you a little notepad and a pen to write stuff down or whatever, right there, whatever. But for me, my experience, man, all the women there was washed. Like, up and hanging out to dry, man, with no clothes hangers or nothing. So they was wrinkled,
So
bad laundry, man.
I say this with a grain of salt. Go ahead, Mega Watch. You got it, fam.
That punch. He's at again.
Say that one more time.
What city you at again?
Me? Oh, I'm in Texas.
Okay.
Here's the thing, Mega, Dr. T. I'm gonna call you Dr. T. The name you got up here. Here's the
call
thing.
me Blackberries. I gotta change it, huh? Yeah.
Here's the thing about your experience, man.
That's his speed dating name.
I say this with a grain of salt, because if any women see this and watch this, what I'm about to say, they gonna say that's true for men too, and they not wrong. So that's why I don't want to paint with too broad a brush here. You know what I'm saying? Because I say this with a grain of salt, man, because it is some good women out there who are, whether they divorced, whatever it may be, or, they are looking for men. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, what you encounter is what men encounter in general on dating apps and dating online, which is the truth is the cream of the crop women do not need that shit. And they're not on there. And if they're on there, it's just a game for them. It's just a time killer for them. Like, yeah, I can entertain, and maybe I meet a nigga that I'll give a chance if he's like the 10 out of 10, But like,
really, they got niggas.
Yeah, but the women you really want are not on them apps. And matter of fact, here in Atlanta at least, I don't have any of those dating apps. Not just because I got a girl, but before I had her, I had been off a lot of them dating apps, because out here in Atlanta, for the most part, it's basically just prostitution on them dating apps. It's not even like women seek. It ain't even like, oh, them girls fat. It's like, yo, them girls, even the fat ones, is like, yo, how much money you got?
That's all facts.
It's like, the dating game is real, and I started saying I won't be too general, because I know it's some women on there who is, you can find some, just like you're not a crazy dude. You were there. That's why I'm saying every dude who there ain't a loser. Every woman who there ain't a loser. But you got to realize, what you said is right on the money. And if you would say anything other, it say something about you. If you're like, man, they was all, you like, man, they all look kind of.
Nah.
What bitch goes to speed dating? You know what I'm saying? Who needs it?
Yeah. They was washed and like.
Why you keep calling them washed?
Look, my girl asked me one day. She said no. She didn't ask me. She was telling me. She said I appreciate how you'd always compliment me, even when I'm just looking natural and I'm not all dolled up. And she really is. She fine. Yeah. She beautiful even when she ain't got makeup and all that on. So I ain't just got to be telling her something. But she's like, I appreciate that you like that. And I said to her, and I asked her when she told me that, I said, let me ask you a question. I said, do you you know, you get hit on a lot? I already know the answer. I said, do you get hit on a lot whether you have makeup on or not? And, you know, regardless of how you dressed. She's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, right. Because you're gorgeous. I mean, she don't need to go to speed dating because, you know, if she was really feeling thirsty or feeling type of way or wanted to get revenge on me or whatever, all she got to do is go to Walmart. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Run, pop a pill.
Post up in the produce section.
Right, post up in produce. Like I know it. I know, like, I know. You know, you got to be confident when you got a girl that's just bad because you know, like, oh yeah, niggas getting at her. They gonna try it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man,
the same way you would got at it. You know what I'm saying?
Way. But if I was you, I would go back to speed dating because you know what? You got to remember, Dr. T. Habeas corpus. This is facts too, bro. You know I'm dropping gems right now.
Here we go.
I will go back, and even what you got to remember is this. This is the difference between like having a phone where it's, when you single, right? Having a phone where when you're ready to go on a date, you have options, and not just I have 2 numbers of the 2 girls I met, and I hope they reply to me. It's even that girl that you kind of wasn't interested in or you feel washed, and you ain't got to fake like her, you ain't got to lie to her, you ain't even got to have sex with her, but you get that number still, you connect with her because you know why? She gonna invite you to the club one night and she gonna be there with other girls, or she gonna eventually put you in a position to run into other people, invite you to a cookout, a pool party. You need women who you don't have sex with, you know what I'm saying, or you don't even have intend to have sex with on the team.
That's all facts.
Yeah,
that's all facts.
So I still meet the women at the speed dating, even if you know I don't want to go there with you, but she got a sister, she gonna invite you to something. Yeah. And if
somebody
nothing else,
look good.
If nothing else, it's gonna be one of the nights where you like, you know what?
That's real. That's real. That's real.
You know what? I'm calling her for real. Fuck her sister.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm calling her.
Like, I'm tired of porn her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You single, enjoy it. I would go to speed dating, and it's different for men. And I ain't trying to make it the double standard thing for any women that might be watching this, but it's true. As a guy, you could be a dude who's not. You're not there because it's your last option. It's because as guys, we have to seek out women. So
right, yeah, you know, in my little city or where I check out the website, see what events are going on. That was my purpose, you know, and you know, I wanted to check it out. But I noticed a lot of women, they were more older or mature. That's the word I like. And you know,
do you like older or mature, sexy older or mature, or mature like older, like you know, grandma?
Oh, there was some sexy mature, and then there was some wash mature. You know, there was some balled up paper bag mature. Yeah. You know, and thrown in the corner type. Yeah. But
because I haven't messed with a lot of older women, but just as far as the, you know, like older women talking to me and hitting on me and stuff when I'm out and about, what I've noticed is like my type, the type that I am now, clean cut. I used to have dreads and stuff, but bald headed, and you know, when I'm dressed up all nice, and I would say your type as well. Like you have glasses on, you know, you're articulate, you've served and things like that. Hood rats hate you, but like older women. I think you sitting down and speed dating with an older chick or anything like that, they gonna all love you automatically. All the things that hood women hate about you, older women they love about you. You know what I'm saying?
That's because them hood women, like, they ain't get done dirty by their baby daddy yet. Them hood women gonna love this nigga in about like 5 to 7 years. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, they already do. See, here's the thing though. So my issue is a lot of women think I'm younger than what I am.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I'll be 40 in a few years.
Nigga, you need to get some facial hair, bro.
I do from time to time, but sometimes I'll shave it. I switch up.
Nigga. Why you going?
Women don't trust niggas with zero facial hair, man. At least a little goatee or mustache or something. You know.
I heard that before. I remember that. No, I switch it up. Damn, shave off your mustache, look like a rapist. What was that? Poster boy, right?
but you know what's funny? I ain't never heard nobody say this, but I know this is true. This is what I think. It's not always like there's plenty of fine women who ain't ghetto, but here's the thing: the qualities that when you're a square, what I call, you know what I'm saying? You a nigga who works, regardless of how you look or whatever, and you're not a super Negro that's like 6'5" or NBA or super trapped out. Hood bitches don't want you. And you wouldn't care except for the fact that when you're in the mall or when you're in the club or when you're out and about, it's hood bitches that be wearing that shit that have you like, damn. That's
Right.
them the ones that when you're thinking sex, you know what I'm saying. But as far as long term getting past that, you know what I mean. Being a
Man,
square
all them
really
hoes
is.
broke anyway.
I ain't even sweat that, man. This point in life, you know, like
Yeah.
they're doing me a favor, to be honest with
Yeah.
you.
That's that's exactly.
Big facts.
Because I got something to lose, you know what I'm saying? They
Exactly.
might not have a whole lot to lose, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They going
I'm
whatever you
surprised.
got. They gonna use all
A hood
yours.
chick only has to gain from dating you. You have,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
absolutely.
pregnant. That's a check. Or I can get married. We can get divorced. That's a different check. Or you can just buy me shit and while we together.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So you 100% right on that, man. But
Yeah.
I think you should go back, man. I had never really heard of it, and I ain't saying I wouldn't go. I just never really had an invite or really knew it was like a real thing. You know what I'm saying?
I was
Yeah, I know
actually
it's a
up your
real
way.
thing. either.
I was actually up your way last month. I think Conyers. I was all through there, man.
Oh yeah, Conyers. I know
Yeah,
where that's
yeah.
at. Out there,
Conyers,
out
Covington.
past Latonia, Stone Mountain area, not too far.
I was in Atlanta, Covington, Conyers. I can't remember. I think I got the right CU town. I have to look it up.
Yeah,
but-
all the places you name, and then I know what you're talking about. Covington, Conyers, of course, AT. Yeah, that's east. That you were out on the past the east side. It's not Atlanta anymore, but it's the suburbs of Atlanta and shit.
yeah.
But I've lived and been out in all them places, not too far at all. Covington's like 35 miles from where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
But
All
what was
kinds
you
of
out here for,
values
man? Business?
No, family.
Y'all know Glocks are made right in here in Marietta, Georgia.
Okay.
That's in
I didn't
Atlanta,
know that.
suburb or whatever. That's like North Atlanta, North Side.
That might be a problem. Them young boys might be sneakery and getting them real easy now.
Right.
And out here in Georgia, everybody got guns out here in Georgia anyway. I mean, shit.
Same.
Like
Same.
Texas, yeah, everybody got a gun. You ain't cool. You ain't special.
Yep.
Go in the store thinking
Exactly.
you special, man. I seen a video. It wasn't here in Georgia. It was like South America or something. You know, all them robbery videos be in Brazil. Some nigga walked into the store. He was feeling himself, bro. He went in to rob the store. He goes in casually. He fires a warning shot. And he don't fire it in the air. He just points his gun and just fires it like wildly. Like I guess to wake everybody up. So he walks in, fires his shot, goes to the counter. He didn't see a police officer was sitting behind him. So while he's standing there casually with his bag out, the police officer just walked up and just started hitting him. Started hitting him with rounds. He dead before he even realized he's getting shot. Like you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's like, oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Dang.
He didn't really think that through.
I saw another video yesterday. I hate to say the nigga lived, first of all, before I tell the story. But I hate to say that I laughed my ass off if he would have died. Y'all, if y'all seen this video, because I ain't been on BX like that, please let me know if this was a BX topic. There's a video of two niggas going in and look like to rob a smoke shop. It looked like some real low budget shit. They wasn't finna get nothing more than $200, bro. They going to
It
rob a
was for
smoke
sure a
shop.
BX topic.
Yeah, the nigga reached over the counter, grabbed like a cash jar, and the nigga let them have it. He like, man, fine, take it. I just
Yo,
need
the niggas
coin.
like, yo, he's like, yeah.
He didn't care.
Yeah, that was a BX topic.
He knew them.
Yeah.
You said Light and Blaze.
Yeah, you knew that he was like, it's pretty much what I like say with the dude named Ronnie. He's like, come on, Ronnie. Like, come on,
Right.
guys.
Yeah. He's like, whatever, man. And he ain't even tripping. Then the nigga, he had already had the knife in his hand in case them niggas wanted to go that level. Then when the nigga came over the counter, he just started stabbing him. He stabbed that nigga everywhere. And then the last time he stabbed him like in the neck, and you can hear the dude say, "I'm dead."
Yeah.
I was dead too.
I didn't see that.
You ain't see that,
That shit was hilarious.
bro?
He was carrying his body. He was carrying his body through the store. He was like,
He dragged him out the stove.
Yeah.
Look, at first he was yelling when he started getting, you know how he gets stabbed, and it didn't register instantly, so he was hitting. He stabbed him like 8 times. He stabbed him slow enough you
Open
could
that
count
nigga
each
too.
stab. So the first 3 went in. By the 4th one, he's feeling it now, right? And he's like, I'm getting stabbed. And that last one, he goes, I'm dead. I'm like, nigga, you died over some weak ass shit too.
Some
Well,
backwoods.
he didn't die. I guess he lived, but it looked like he's dead in the video. Like Light and Blaze said, he was dragging his body out the fucking store, man. Like, get out my store, you dead ass nigga. Don't die in here. Don't die in the spot.
He got all free too. He got all free for that. With that.
The self defense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what you supposed to do? I don't know if you got a gun. Once you hop over the counter, you crossing the line. You know
All
what I'm
bets
saying?
are off.
Like,
You know
if
what
you
I mean?
jumped over the counter, and stab them, that's wrong. But you jump over my counter, if I had my Glock, I would have just shot you. So that's self-defense.
Yeah,
I don't know what
definitely.
you finna do to me. You ain't finna tie me up or some gay, some
And
weird
I'm not
shit.
about to find out.
If I'm not mistaken, I think one of the dudes had a book bag. It's like, I don't know what's in that book bag.
They had full mask on. He even asked him, which he kind of slow. That he at the beginning of the video, he goes, "Why are y'all wearing masks like that?" They had full ski masks on, like nigga, because this is a fucking robbery, nigga.
Yeah.
You knew him. Like, I know the two same dickheads coming
They
in
come
here
in every day.
Got the same clothes on. Probably was talking outside, same whip.
Yep.
He's like, "Come on, man, why not come in with man? Come on, man.
I know you already, you dummies.
Look at borrow some money."
Yeah. So that type of shit, I'm laughing my ass off when that happens. But one of the topics we came in with, I had a question for y'all.
What up, homie?
I saw today that I guess officially Breakfast Club is over. As the top topic on the page, and that was funny because it made me realize I hadn't watched Breakfast Club in like 5 years. I can't remember the last time I even watched the episode. It was Birdman or some shit was on there cussing him out.
That's why my reaction was like, yeah, okay. They had a good run. I'm like, don't give me the talking crazy on them.
It's like they like saying we canceling The Walking Dead. You're like, oh, okay,
right. Didn't know it was still on.
Yeah, you still watching that shit? I seen Papa. I said the same thing today when I was walking my dog. Papa John's pulled up my neighborhood. I was like, you niggas still ordering Papa John's, man? What's wrong with you niggas?
Here's the bigger question though. They say that Angela Yee is gonna get her own show. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea to give her own show?
Here's the thing. She already has her own show, which should have been bigger, which was the Lip Talk show, the sex show with the women. Service. But I don't want to hear her talk about nothing that's not sex.
She do?
She got lip service show.
Go on YouTube. There's some classic episodes in there, man. They did episode King Von before he died. That was a good one too.
I've been running for a minute.
That show should have been bigger because she gets on there and she got ladies on there who really talk nasty. She got the auntie type on there.
But that's the thing. You can't get no sponsors because y'all talking about sucking dick.
You talking about sucking dick and shit. But nigga, Yee is so nobody don't want to hear Angela Yee sit there and sound dumb for 30 minutes or an hour.
Hey, but nigga, would you smash Angela Yee?
I mean, that's irrelevant. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to sit in the room after. She gotta say. She'd be like, look, you smashing and she'd be sitting there and you'd be like, what you think about, baby? And she'd be like, hot dogs. She'd be like, I'm going home. I'm good.
I'm going home. I'm leaving.
But she a little cutie though.
No, but I'm saying that Breakfast Club, they definitely had their nice little run though.
They had a moment. I remember when I was living in LA. No, y'all niggas could relate. Y'all niggas who been out in LA, man. I could not afford cable. Only thing I watched was YouTube when I lived in LA, nigga. And I would get up every morning and watch the Breakfast Club, like straight up. So that was my memory every morning. I couldn't wait to see it was on. Back then, you had to check every day. You like, okay, Master P today. All right, let me check.
That was back in like the little Ray J rant days. You know what I'm saying?
I was in LA in 2013, 2014. And back then, I watched Breakfast Club every day.
I feel you.
And
12-year run. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like they're gonna transition into probably like a podcast or some shit like that. So it's not, and they all have their own. You know what I'm saying? They spun into their own little avenues and shit like that. So it's not like a long. And
is it just me? Do it seem like Charlamagne had a moment where he was really bigger than the show, and then he kind of felt he overexposed himself for something.
Yeah, he was supposed to try to get his own show. And even Hot 97 was trying to get him, but he, I guess the deal ain't work out. He ended up staying, but yeah, I think you're right about that. He kind of stayed a little bit too long.
Yeah,
because they toned him down. They toned him down. Like the bigger he got, I guess he got more worried about sponsors. And things like that, so.
Because what made him cool early on, it was like what we doing here. He didn't give a fuck about saying some shit that, like, he wasn't trying to be Skip Bayless with it, but he would say a hot take and mean it and be like, yo, man, I really don't think Drake is that nice, man. Like, Drake, are you writing? He asked Drake to his face, right? Or some shit like that. Do you write your rhymes? Blah. Now, and like you said, he got more and more scared to go there. You know what I mean? Asking people. Yeah, he lost that edge.
Once, I remember Drake sent them some bottles. Once Drake sent them the bottles, he ain't never said a bad thing about Drake.
And that's what they say about working in the media in general, and I believe it. That's why they say it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's like, to get the access, if they don't like you, you don't get the access. You can't get the access, you can't get the interview. And the problem is once you get the interview, it's like me right now. I want to interview all them niggas, and I know exactly when I want to ask them. And the problem is you finally meet them niggas, and then they go, "Here's the list of all the shit you can't ask me," and this is all the shit you wanted to ask them. You know what I'm saying? You finally meet Jay-Z, and he's like, "Don't ask about Beyonce. Don't ask about Dame Dash. Don't ask about the Rockefeller split. Don't ask about," you know what I'm saying? And you like, "Well, what can we fucking talk about? You can ask me about my album, nigga, that I'm about to drop."
Yeah, really like what gave Breakfast Club extra more years is when Complex messed up Everyday Struggle.
Why you say that?
Yeah.
Cause Everyday Struggle had them knocked them niggas out the box.
How did Complex messed it up? I missed that whole thing.
Cause they wasn't trying to pay Joe, thinking that it'd have been like it's gonna be the same show without Joe. So them niggas was wrong.
They didn't want to split the ad money with Joe.
Yeah,
so he was like, I'm out.
When it was Joe acting the Deska, it's like nigga, that was like the best thing since like Rap City, nigga.
Question: if it's 5 of us in here,
What
how
up?
many of y'all own? This is how you this is man. I'm growing in this shit. This is how you transition, man. How many of y'all own an NBA jersey or a piece of NBA merchandise like a hat? You know what I'm saying?
NFL.
Yeah, I own a hat.
NBA.
Yeah.
I'm asking.
I don't
Okay.
jerseys and hats.
Jerseys and hats. Okay, some kind of merch. So that was at least 3 out of 5. That was 60% of us, right?
Hey, nah, yeah, count me up in there too.
Okay, so that's 4 out of 5. Okay, and then you said NFL, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll see where I'm going with this in a second. But that was 4 out of 5 of us who said we own basketball merchandise. That's merchandise I'm assuming you bought as a man. Whether it was $30, you know, I have a pile. Obviously, my team just won the championship.
Alright, nigga.
Hold on.
Alright,
Hold on.
nigga.
I mean, well, we ain't really hadn't done a show. We ain't really done a show since the Dubs, man, got that dub, man. But y'all knew, I knew the whole year that's what. Hold on, I got something. Hold on.
There we go.
Nigga, KD don't play there no more.
You feel me?
Need to trade that jersey, cuz.
Okay. Now, here's the question for y'all. Okay. I know plenty of y'all know women who might have NBA gear as well. Like, even if they might be a hardcore Lakers fan, whether it's like a woman's jersey or just hats and stuff like that. I know women, I've seen women who had NBA gear. I bet 0 out of 5 in this people. That was 80% of us that said we own NBA gear. But I bet none of y'all know a single woman who owns a piece of WNBA merchandise. Like
That's
a
bad.
Sparks jersey, a Sparks hat, a poster on their wall that they bought from the Sparks team website.
I take it better. How
Huh?
many females? I give it better. How many females can name a WNBA player, past or present?
That's not Candace Parker or Brittany
That's not
Griner
Britney. Yeah, exactly.
or Skylar
I was gonna say
Diggins.
that. Yeah.
That's not in a reality show.
Superb.
Hold on. Just want to take this moment real quick. Y'all got to understand, because niggas be like, I'm in Atlanta. They know I lived in Oakland, but people going to call you bandwagon, okay? I can't move this camera and show y'all all the banners around this house from all the champions, but thing is, you know, over the years you get gear, and I was on the bandwagon even in the down years. You know what I'm saying? The years where Curry was hurt and we was in the play. I want y'all to see this shit right here. Something put this in my lap, bro. This is all the Warriors gear. This ain't even all my Warriors gear because I got jerseys framed on my wall and shit and champion banners, but this is the Warriors gear that I can like take. This is like a lunchbox, nigga. The Curry socks, nigga. This is a Draymond Green jersey. These are some Curry Oakland shoes. These are the Warriors Just Done shorts, nigga. Let's see. I got Warriors hoodie.
Nigga got Steph Curry jockstrap up in
If
there.
I just put all my Warrior shit on me, nigga, Warriors Christmas sweater, Warrior shoe, nigga.
You got Steph Curry ankle braces up in there.
Probably. Let's see, these some Oakland socks, nigga. Sleeve Warriors hoodie jersey. Okay, the 2022 Finals T-shirt. 2018
This nigga missed the
Finals
time.
jacket. 2015 Finals champ shirt. Okay, Warriors hat. Okay, Warriors tank top. My nigga Hurt Mathis just pulled up, man.
Hey.
Shout out my nigga Draymond Green throwback town jersey. Another Scully. Warriors Scully.
Yeah, what is this nigga doing?
Town t-shirt.
Yo, we get it, homie.
Nigga, another town hat, nigga. Fucking Steph Curry authentic jersey. Nigga, Warriors tank. Rick Barry autographed fucking jersey. Fucking Warriors shorts. Fucking Warriors.
You like a nigga that
t-shirt.
just came out of jail and shit.
Nigga, Warriors Christmas sweater. Warriors everything, nigga. Oakland shorts, nigga. We got Warriors shot glasses down in this bitch, man.
Hey, you don't need to go speed dating, homie.
We doing out, man. But
Hey,
I heard Mathis, what it do, man?
Hey,
What it do? What you been on, man?
ain't nothing, dog. But that Warrior stuff, I ain't believing nothing until you get you a Mitch Richmond. Who else?
There you go. Run TMC. Chris Mullin.
I got a Chris.
Mitch Richmond.
Hey, Mitchell and Ness got 30% off right now.
I got a David Lee autographed jersey on my wall, and it's funny that Chris Mullin TMC jersey was my next cop. It's a blue and orange fadeaway.
Who else they had? Where your Latrell Sprewell at, nigga?
Barry Davis.
Barry Davis.
I ain't got no Latrell Sprewell jersey, nigga. That nigga.
You ain't choking nobody?
I ain't. Hey, but here's the question. We was talking about how women don't support the WNBA. And here's the thing in America, man. Money talks. And all this gear I just showed you, I ain't fucking special. I love my Dubs, but it's niggas who spend more than that just on a floor seat on all the shit I got in this bucket right there. Niggas who spend more than that to go sit on the floor at a Heat game or a Knicks game. And the Knicks been trash for 20 years, and they got fans who will pay $5,000 to sit on the floor and watch them lose to my squad.
Gladly.
Happily, nigga. And they'll cheer for Curry while he break a record. Matter of fact, didn't he get the record at Madison Square?
That's exactly what happened.
Literally. They paid. But a point aside, here's my point, man. Money talks. This shit going on with Brittany Griner, and she's like one of the faces of the WNBA, right? She ain't like a random nobody. Here's a question that I already know the answer to, and y'all do too, but I'm putting it out there for conversation, right? Because money talk. We spend billions on this NBA shit. Women spend nothing on the WNBA. LeBron James, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic, right? What's my nigga out in Portland? Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
Are any of them dudes, if they get arrested in Russia and get 9 years, how y'all think? What y'all think is happening? Y'all think America's letting that shit ride like that?
Yo, actually, I think it'd have been worse. I'm saying like Brittany, she got caught up at the wrong time. My nigga,
Yeah,
I feel
she
like
did.
it'd have been worse if it was a
No.
Angelina Jolie or I'm saying or
No.
if it was
You got my question wrong. You're right. Like I'm saying, if Russia caught LeBron or something over there, they would definitely want to make an example, right? And they would worse.
Catch him.
My point is, y'all think the country's sitting back and letting LeBron James and letting another country take LeBron?
No, because anything LeBron do that's going to be frowned upon, he going to have a fall guy. So he going to have somebody to carry his weed.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Let's say LeBron didn't have a fall guy this one day, right?
He's going to. Hey,
No,
that's
stop. Follow where I'm going with this for a second.
Man, the judge gonna ask him for his autograph.
Stop. Y'all not following me. Follow me where I'm going for a second. Listen, let's swap him out for Brittany Griner. Everything happened the same way. There was no fall guy. You had the fucking weed vape. You got caught. They sentenced you because you LeBron, and they want to make an example. It might be more than 9 years. It might have been fucking 90. Because they want to make a point, right? Look, let's say everything was the same. Here's my question to y'all. It's not the question of what would happen. I'm saying, do you think the U.S. would have let that nigga sit over there in another country for months? LeBron James, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan.
U.S. ain't even got nothing to do with it, nigga. Nike would have got that nigga out.
See what I'm saying?
Over there
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, y'all?
Russia is a fan of LeBron James, so I think they would have let him slide.
No.
Exactly.
No,
The
I'm
judge would've
saying
asked him
pretend
for
they
a
not a
autograph.
fan of him. I'm saying pretend they hate him. Pretend even though they love him, they know that he's a chip.
What you think?
My point is, if he was being
Delta Force going over there?
and if it's too hard because LeBron is the example, swap it out for somebody who not. What I'm saying is, again, Damian Lillard. Let's use him as an example. My point is, I don't believe an NBA superstar, a another country like Russia could jail them and give them a crazy sentence like that, and they would have even sat over there for all the months that she sat to even get the sentence, like it would have been some war shit. Like if you took one of our superstars, if it was LeBron, y'all keep saying, yeah, they would have loved him. I'm saying pretend they don't love him. Pretend they took him. Pretend it was fuck LeBron and Russia said, yeah, we giving him 9 years. And pretend it was in his prime. Pretend it was 10 years ago.
Which I could definitely see Putin doing at this time right now.
Now let's pretend it was 10 years ago when he's in his fucking prime, finals every year, right? Like, you think another country is going to go, yeah, we're jailing, and then America's not. Like, I think literally it would be like borderline war. We would be like, you're not going to take our fucking soup. But because it's a WNBA player, because money talks, it's like, yeah, we're willing to kind of see where this thing goes.
I mean, alright, for all intents and purposes, you know what I'm saying? Like, a WNBA player just might as well just be one of us, just a regular civilian. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as, like, clout and all that. So it's like, you know, she just happens to play basketball. Really, like, she ain't getting no amenities that come with that. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, but it's like, yo, I want to say they had, like, some other white man over there, too, locked up and all that. So it's like, nah, bro, that's just like Putin.
And he's like a teacher.
Yeah.
I ain't saying what Putin would do, but I'm saying us as a country, what we allow. I'm saying I think we would literally, it wouldn't be, please let this person go. And like, she was already over there for like 6 to 9 months before they sentenced her, right? I'm saying
Trump would have got him out, homie.
And Trump, Obama, even like what my man Megawatt said, if it was Nike, like that, I literally can't see it happening, bro. I can't see it happening. The face of a franchise, and then like my man who watched football, and you know what I'm saying, like Habeas Corpus said, pretend it's a football star. I can't see Aaron Donald. Yeah, we taking this nigga 9 years. No, America's gonna be like, nah, y'all gonna release that nigga today, bro.
Aaron Donald wouldn't have got caught. You ain't just finna just cuff no Aaron Donald. Nigga, get off me, nigga.
Nah, but see, names like that, named like Aaron Donald, LeBron James, they got you know, you hear that saying, you know, at jobs or wherever, or your old uncle say, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, right?
Yeah.
So in those situations, they're gonna have a guy in a black suit sit down at the table, make a deal.
That's the reality of it, but I'm just saying the hypothetical, like if he
some dude in a black suit that you never even knew existed. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some God of war shit.
Yeah.
And y'all ain't wrong, man. Let me put y'all on game if you didn't know already. He don't work for the Falcons no more, so I ain't giving out, like, I ain't putting nobody's job at risk. But in the 2000s and in the 90s, before that, and in the 80s, I believe, but after he retired, there was a Falcons player that was kind of semi-famous named Billy White Shoes Johnson. He's famous for this dumb dance he used to do. But after he retired, he became like an unofficial, what they call player liaison for the Falcons team. And what his job really was, all the way up into the mid-2000s, up until the end of the Michael Vick era, and he did it for Michael Vick too. He was the cleanup guy. He was the guy, you remember when Mike Vick got called the weed in the airport and it kind of turned into nothing? He was the guy that could make a ticket go away. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what, Mr. Officer, how about we do, show up at your charity event? Billy White Shoes Johnson did that. So like y'all saying, a lot of these guys got that guy. Yep. And LeBron James definitely has that guy. But my point was just saying, like, if all that hypothetically didn't exist and LeBron was sitting in that cell, my point was LeBron wouldn't be sitting in that cell. And then and not just LeBron, not because he's LeBron James, but because the NBA is such a, or NFL, and I can't name a famous baseball player because I don't watch it. But my point is the most, name the 5-10 famous baseball players. Even somebody retired. Derek Jeter goes to Russia and is sitting in the cell. That nigga's not sitting over there for 9 months because it's not happening. You see my point?
That's American hero.
I do, but at the same time, it's like, yo, whose fault is that though?
It ain't nobody's fault. I'm making the point. It's women's fault. That's my point. I'm being real. Y'all don't support that. If y'all support the WNBA, this bucket of shit I just showed y'all.
It's an incel thread.
If women spent any money on the WNBA, you know what I'm saying? Not only does money talk, you know what I'm saying, but Brittany Griner's name is bigger than it is. You know what I'm saying? Brittany Griner's name is as known as a Steph Curry because she's like one of the most famous people in her league. And if people don't know her name outside of this case, what does that mean?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they can name Candace Parker because she's damn near, she's still playing, but she's a TV personality.
But Brittany messed around and just got locked up at the wrong time.
Yeah,
Like, it was
true.
the wrong time for you to be messing around.
That's a good point.
And I hate to. I'm gonna go there. I wonder if she even sits that long. I mean, for us, not for what Russia doing to her, but how hard we try to get her out. If she was like fine as hell and feminine, and not like a big, tall, gay ass bitch who sound like a nigga.
Favors.
It's a lot harder to like get that sympathy. Like,
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
She, when I first heard her talk, I was like, "Is that her?" She was just like, "Yeah, that nigga. I ain't mean to bring the weed in." I was like, "This bitch sound like Jamonte." I'm making up a name. She sound like Jamonte Murray, nigga. He played for the Denver Spurlocks.
Hey, y'all seen that picture of her topless?
No.
It don't look like a woman.
I ain't googling that. I bet she had that surgery, and they look like. I'm good.
Bless her heart.
Ironing board.
I mean, honestly, like she looked like the type of female straight up. Like if we was to have to be roommates, me and her gonna fist fight. and she started, right? She come home, nigga. I told you, bro. You know the goddamn honey peanut butter, nigga. Bam. Like what? Nah, nigga, stand up. I don't fight no bitch ass nigga sitting down. She talking to you like this. I don't fight niggas who sit down. You like, I don't hit women. I don't give a fuck about all that. You gonna stand up? We scrapping, man. So, and that's probably part of it too. You know, Russia got a thing for us, but like, I'm not trying to be an asshole here, but like studs have a way, especially when it's a man, right? And I can imagine a man cop, and now you a famous, in your mind, I'm a famous WNBA player, and before she's actually locked up and realized how serious it is, I can imagine she was probably kind of talking to them a type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, not really realizing how serious it was until, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, once you realize it's serious, of course it's yes sir, no sir. But in her mind, like, nigga, I'm famous. Then, like I said, studs have a way, man. Like, we don't know what happened that might have made them go from this might have been a, like, whatever, we going to let your American ass slide to, like, oh, you want to talk tough? We make an example out of you. This is nothing.
No, I mean, I ain't necessarily gonna put that on her because she had been over there before. Because I'm saying like that was like her little extra money, like playing over there and all that.
Okay.
So she probably was thinking that, you know what I'm saying, that they know me already. I could just slide straight through.
What killed me as a nigga who smokes, I can't imagine going to jail for fucking vape, man. Like, I at least
You feel
real
me?
weed.
You feel me?
My bad, hurt.
Right. Nah, you good. I just want to know where the hell Elemental P people at, man.
Where? Oh, the LMNOP people. You know,
Exactly.
I said that to my girl. I said, you know,
Exactly.
everybody, this kind of kills the gay mafia people, though. For all the people like, it's a gay mafia. If it was a gay mafia, she'd be out right now.
Nah, but I ain't gonna say kill the gay
But
mafia because they still
it's no
got outrage and
outrage,
everything
though.
else. We
Like,
have to
I
expose them and say them niggas ain't no allies and no black folks, man.
You right.
I know.
There's no outrage.
So,
Y'all know what hurt. You right. There's no real outrage. It's almost like gays have got what they wanted. They're so equally treated that nobody thinks this has happening because she's gay. Because if they thought it was because she's gay, they would be out in full force. You feel me?
Right.
But they even know, like, well, this ain't really got, you know, this is a weed. You see what I'm saying? Weed advocates are more out in arms about this. They like, and why are we doing all this to free somebody in Russia when there's thousands of people in America, which they right, in jail for a year.
Yeah.
For years.
To be real,
Because they went to Texas
I
for
think
more
the
than an
media
ounce.
starts the fires.
Huh?
I think the media starts the fires on all that stuff. Really, I don't even think it really be them groups or whatever. I think initially the media just, you know, like I said, starts those fires, and then everybody else just tags along and catches on. You know.
I know what you mean in a way. I do think sometimes that, like, I'm a man's right advocate, right? That doesn't mean I'm in the streets marching and shit, but it means I have very strong opinions about, like, things like divorce court, you know, child custody laws, you know what I'm saying, things like that.
Yep.
And there's some things I'm genuinely outraged about. I don't need the media to make me outraged about, you know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there 1,000%.
You know, if you saw the topic list today, I actually had one on that little comment I made. I was scared to make a whole thread, like they probably gonna ban me again, so I just replied to a comment. That's what I'm probably gonna do from now on. But I had wrote something like toxic feminism or toxic femininity, and I wrote it as a joke because it's actually not a term that none of y'all have actually heard. Because the term that everybody wants to use right now that's popular is toxic masculinity.
Right. Bring us to our knees.
Toxic femininity is just being a bitch.
But you won't hear that term online, like he's saying, or by the media. In the same places that you hear toxic masculinity used, you won't hear people say toxic femininity because
it's against the agenda. You know, the agenda right now is, you know, the feminine takeover. You see it in all the movies. You see it in all the news stories.
That's right.
You know, and then in real life, the women emulate that. And
that's right.
That's why families are all fucked up now. And, you know, for the most, you know, generally speaking.
Right. And I've noticed it's always kind of been a thing, but I've noticed it's popular lately, and it's like an attack on manhood. It's an attack on masculinity in general. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
You know, I noticed
that's been the case, though.
When you say it's been the case, what you mean?
It's been the case, like, even from when they created the term toxic masculinity, that was just for attacking men, you know what I mean, and trying to take away the strength that the man possesses, and you know, try to change the narrative that it's a negative thing. Like that's been on the table.
That's why, and it's even I saw, and I know he was making a joke, but you know, jokes come from a serious place sometimes, and it was Bill Burr that was talking about it, who made a good point. That was talking about like
Oh, Bill Burr is hilarious. That nigga's in stand-up is incredible.
And he was talking about how, not the breast cancer thing, but he was talking about how the kneeling thing, and he was doing the Conan, and Conan asked him, so how do you feel? Are you going to stop supporting the NFL? He said, let me tell you something. And he's right. He's like, motherfuckers who watch the NFL ain't finna stop watching the NFL. The only people who trying to get you to stop watching it wasn't watching it already. He's like, and it's women, and they mad because they don't watch the shit already. Like,
yeah.
Nothing can happen to make it, and you could substitute out sports for anything you love. If you love watching tennis, or if you love running with your dog, I love getting up and hooping in the morning. Ain't nothing gonna make me not love that because somebody did one thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly.
Like, you know, they like, yo, man, we found out the inventor of the basketball and the game of basketball, both in the KKK. I'm like, that's a damn shame. I'm hooping tomorrow.
Straight up though.
Ain't nobody quit watching football, nigga. And like me, I'm as diehard Warriors fan as I am. They like, yo, it turns out we found out, you know what I'm saying? That nigga Steph Curry fucking slaps kittens around. I'm like, that's a goddamn shame. Go Dubs, nigga, back to back this year. You know
because even with me, it was like, you know what I'm saying, like Cap, I support you and all that. It's like, nigga, I'm not about to stop watching football. You kidding me?
And I agree with him anyway. But I remember when the Eminem tape came out, which I never really heard, but whatever.
Oh, he was wilding.
Okay, cool. I remember
but he was
that.
A teenager though. I ain't gonna hold. I'm saying I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say all kind of stupid stuff when they 16, 17.
Man, I remember being like, look, here's my thing. I don't need to hear it because if he said it, I'm still listening to it. Back then, I was still listening to Eminem.
You for sure said it.
Hurt, man. What you been on, man? You still trucking? You had the trucking business, right?
Yeah, man.
How's the business going? I bet it's eating good right now, right? Or is fuel prices kicking your ass?
It's up and down a little bit, man. We're doing all right over there. We straight. You know what I'm saying? It's stimulating stuff back out.
Let me ask you a question. Serious question, man.
Yeah.
How can somebody like me get into the business or work with you and then, you know what I'm saying, work my way up, not just come in and just be trying to take, you know what I'm saying? Or is that even possible? Or is it just only two things you can do? Drive the truck or own the company, basically?
No, it's multiple things you can do, man. That's the good thing of the company. You don't gotta always necessarily drive the truck to make the money.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm not cut out for driving. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's cool, but you got plenty of people who are. You know what I'm saying? But the hard part is finding a driver that's really going to drive. And that's going to be a go-getter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's storming like a motherfucker over here, y'all, but I don't think I'm going to lose power or nothing. But just letting y'all know if I do get disconnected or something, I'll jump back on.
Right. But no, I was just saying, like, basically, man, like, when it comes to that, man, it's more so, it's mainly about having all your affairs in order, like make sure you up to code and complying with everything with the federal government.
Do you did have a lot of interaction with them, or is it just preparing for something that like rarely happens, but you still got to be on point?
Well, the thing is, man, you got to start off by going through the government to even like to have your business officially running. That's the FMCSA. You know what I'm saying? You officially get that, and get your DOT number and all that.
Yeah.
You know, all that is going to report to the government. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, of course, they're gonna have like randoms. Even though you own your company,
yeah,
whatever you got, they're gonna hit them with a random. Like it can be me. I could be the owner of the company. Mm-hmm. I could be the only driver for the company. They'll hit me with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's basically like something with clearinghouse, what have you. So you gotta just make sure you actually pass the drug test. But to answer your question, you could do multiple things. You could dispatch, of course. You know what I'm saying? That's a quick way to get the money in. Like I said, you could become an owner. Like set up with your EIN number, the LLC, whatever the case. There ain't nothing to get. You know what I'm saying? The main thing is trying to get some decent insurance. They ain't gonna break your pocket. Cause once that insurance get on, your authority become active, it's time to roll. Like, you ain't got no time to wait.
And I know that insurance is a big deal. I don't know for y'all outside of Atlanta. They just canceled Music Midtown, which was our biggest music festival in Atlanta, the most anticipated one every year, where that's the one where the biggest artists will come. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's the hottest artist in every genre, they would be there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Eminem, Drake, Jay-Z. They canceled it because a new law in Georgia said something like you can't bring guns to concerts and festivals on public grounds. Some dude challenged the law basically, and so basically because of this law, the way I understand it, a lot of these festivals can't get insurance now. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to have insurance for safety, when you do a big show, especially hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? And so because they can't get insurance, they canceled that, and they're saying a lot of other festivals may get canceled out here in the ATL.
I'm waiting to see what's going on with the One Music Fest, man, because I already bought my tickets for that.
Man, yeah, I hope they get it straightened out. The way, I don't know, and I don't know enough about it, but the way it seems is like either they gotta not have the event on public grounds, which defeats kind of the whole purpose of a festival, and it's like, really, where else do you fucking go? You know what I'm saying?
But niggas can have the whole little South Revival at Stone Mountain, though, huh?
That's a major event, and black people go to that shit looking goofy as hell. You talking about the July 4th when they bring the Mountain to life? And this carving, you should Google it if you don't know what we're talking about, Johnny K. Just Google Stone Mountain carving. Yeah. That's all you got to type in. It's literally the biggest relief, was what they call it in the world. Yeah. So it's the Mount Rushmore Confederate, and it's a Confederate graveyard. Before you drive up to the park, I used to pass it when I used to live in Stone Mountain. I done took many a piss in that graveyard. On graves. I don't give no fuck. Anybody watching this don't like that shit? I want all the smoke. Fuck your ancestors, nigga. Fuck their whole grave, nigga. I took a good ass piss, nigga. Many a day on the way back and forth from school. I don't give a damn. A hot damn, nigga, right on East Ponce, where East Ponce turned into Main Street, Stone Mountain. If you want to know exactly, it's a Confederate graveyard that you can't miss across from a German bakery, as if you can make that shit up on the way to Stone Mountain. And yeah, I have leaked on all y'all niggas' ancestors' graves. Fuck them. Fuck them dead ops. Them the real dead ops, nigga. The real ops.
No, man, but you know, like with that new carry law, man, a lot of them festivals getting real scary now because.
Hey, what's the new carry law? Because I got my weapon carry permit and I hadn't even followed the new law, so I know I'm good. But what's the carry law now?
You don't need that damn.
You don't need it no more, right?
Yeah, that's all it is.
You just told me that I don't need to renew when mine expire in 2 years. That's all that means.
Hey, that's just how it is in Texas.
Yeah, I know. In the Wild West.
So now you're saying we don't need a weapons carry permit to have it on my person or in my car or anywhere?
Nope.
Yep, that's just how it is in Texas.
And I ain't mad because I only spent $75 for it, and that was 2 or 3 years ago.
2 or 3 years, right? But see, the thing is, though, like a lot of, like what you said about someone trying to challenge it. Mm-hmm. Like you got a lot of dumb folks who would think, well, yeah, I should be able to carry the pistol into a festival. Like, well, goddamn, why would you want to carry a gun inside of a festival? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And man, I be torn on the gun law shit. Obviously, as a gun owner, because the thing about like we all as niggas know, and the people like the NRA and a lot of conservatives argue is even when you make laws like that and say, okay, you can't bring a gun to a festival. The problem is, the motherfucker who was gonna bring a gun to a festival didn't give a fuck about that law, or the nigga who has the intent to shoot up the festival definitely don't give a fuck, right?
At all.
So that's their argument, and I get that. And then on the other hand, it's like, I don't know, man. I just, I don't like everybody having a gun, but it's one of them things, as y'all know, where it's like, shit, everybody else got one, I got one too. Fuck that. But the difference is we ain't crazy. I don't walk in the store looking to kill motherfuckers. I don't take my gun with me into Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I don't take my gun with me into the club. It might be in my car. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone having one don't even really bother me for real. Like it keeping niggas polite, actually.
Yeah.
Yep, that's real.
Because you don't know who got what. Like, yo, like, all right, the default position in Texas, just assume that everybody is packing. You feel me?
Yeah. Again, same in Georgia. Hold on, y'all. I got to shout out No Comment because he just pulled up as well. And this, first episode of the second season. And what y'all don't know, man, is me and No Comment, man, we was pulling up and doing episodes even when like nobody else was pulling up. We was just basically pulling up and chopping up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what up, niggas? What's good, my Harlem cats, man? So shout out to Harlem. Shout out to No Comment, man.
Nah, but back what I was saying, that's something like I be trying to tell people who come in from out of town, man, who be on that rah-rah shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you ain't the only